Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm finally going to be consistent with this channel. I've got Joe behind the camera with me. So we're going to be getting out a video once every single week on this channel. So first of all, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe as well, and hit that notification bell just so you can see the videos that are up and coming. So right now at the moment I'm 10 weeks out from my next photo shoot with Chris Bailey, which is going to be on the 12th of December. So we're going to be documenting my prep from now until then. We're going to be showing a lot of the behind the scenes, so the work that I actually do with my clients as well, and just show you the whole process of what a photo shoot entails, what it actually entails if you were a client of mine, so the results that you would get, how it actually works, etc. So we're just going to be showing a lot of the behind the scenes, which is I know a lot of you guys actually want to see. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to head off and do my 30 minutes fasted cardio this morning and then get the day started.
About 10 weeks out, really doing hot and cardio at the moment. I'm sure that'll get wrapped back up. But yeah, the goal is becoming bigger, leaner than last year. That is always the goal for me, year in, year out. So just getting it done, ticking those boxes.
So both plans are on the fridge. My partner's on prep as well, so we're actually doing a shoot at the exact same time. I just noticed she can't spell eggs properly. But yeah, I literally keep it on the fridge because it keeps it nice and simple. I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm prepping my food. I can see exactly what measurements I've got, and it just makes things a hell of a lot easier. So if anyone's doing a diet, doing a prep or anything like that, just get it on your fridge. And also it kind of avoids that temptation if you have got anything else in the fridge. I don't anyway, I've only got exactly what I need. But if you do have things in your fridge that you shouldn't necessarily be eating, it kind of reminds you all the time as well. So we're just going to jump into meal one. So it's a non-training day today. So very, very low carbs. I've only got a carb meal at the end of the day. So very high protein, high fats today. So I keep all of my carbs around my training days to fuel my workouts as much as possible. So yeah, we're just going to jump into meal one. Yeah, so meal one is just 150 grams of 5% beef mince, and then I'm actually going to cook another 150 grams with this meal as well. I've got eggs with this meal as well, but I've got 150 grams later on. So just to save a little bit of time, I'm going to cook 300 grams right now. So just a little bit of fry light going in. And then we get a weigh in. Oh, 3 grams. Don't you hate that when it goes like 2 grams over? So like I say to clients as well, yes, it's a very, very boring meal, but make your food taste good. Make it taste how you want it to taste. So for example, for me, when it comes to like beef mince, I always have salt, pepper, and I put basil in there as well. Just because it tastes like one of those old school spag bowls, if that makes sense. It's really, really nice. But again, make it taste to your preference. Don't just have it plain and find it boring to eat. Outside of prep, I eat a little bit more flexibly. But during prep, I just try and make it taste as good as possible. Loads of basil's the trick, loads of basil. There we go. Feel like our pharmacy cupboard. Like a farmer's nurse. Oh, one's alright, one's alright. Perfection, look at that. got a load of wedding presents. Everything is husband and wife now, and wedding day, and Mr. and Mrs. We're drowned in it. Yeah, we work with different coaches. So if we work with the same coach, just be a bit of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Like that.
But you're not allowed a tea on your farm?
Nah. I don't really have much. She likes like semi-skim milk, and I try and keep my coffee black and everything 0 sugar outside of that. Just don't want any additional calories if I can. So just half an each. So I've done 300 grams, so I'm getting the exact same amount in for the day. Perfect, look at that. When you're on prep, you get every little bit. Happy days, there we go. I'll just put a little bit of ketchup on it. Job's a good one. Caffeine in hand, cardio's done, meal one's done. Now I'm going to jump into setting up my new starters for the day. So I've got a couple new starters to set up today. I've got a bit of a power couple actually. It's always better when people do like a diet phase as a couple, because they've got that good support network around them as well. So I've got Matt and I've got Ellie, who I need to set up today. They're going to be training from home as well, so I'm going to do a home training plan and then design their nutrition plan around the foods they actually enjoy, and then I'll send them a video message with everything that they need to know to start their journey, go food shopping, get everything ready, and get the ball rolling. Yeah, so when a new person actually applies for my coaching, they have a questionnaire to fill out, so I can break down in as much detail what their goal is specifically, what foods they actually enjoy, what foods they don't enjoy, what injuries they have, so loads and loads of details around their active lifestyle as well, so what they do for a job. So the whole process is tailored to that individual person, and what I'll do when I'm designing a new plan, I'll go through this questionnaire and I'll design it around the foods that they actually enjoy to eat, what they've said they enjoy. I'll design the training plan around their injuries and how they actually want to train, whether that's from home or in a gym. So the whole process is really tailored to that individual person, which makes coaching really rewarding and really beneficial for that individual person. It's not just a basic plan that they're going to follow, it's specific to them, so it's going to get them from A to B. Yeah, so when I'm designing someone's nutrition plan, obviously it's based around the food that they actually enjoy to eat. So for example, I've got a plan here where one of my clients really enjoyed a Sunday roast or Sunday dinner, so I've managed to fit that in. So when I work out their calorie target and macronutrient target first, I base everything off that. So this is the back end of my app. When you do join me and you do become a client of mine, you do have an app that you can download, so you have your training plan, nutrition plan, everything on there, so it's really easy to follow. And this is just the back end of that, where I actually design their plans. So this client here, for example, is on 1,700 calories at the moment, 140 grams of protein, 167 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. And what I do is I try and import the foods that client actually enjoys to eat, and try and make it hit those macronutrients. So for example, on this one, I've got breakfast, I've got a scoop of whey protein with some frozen berries and yogurt for breakfast, and then I've managed to fit that Sunday dinner in. So I've got Yorkshire puddings here, I've got roast potatoes, carrots, parsnips, gravy, I've even got a cornetto for pudding afterwards as well, chicken breast, sausages, and bacon. So that's their Sunday dinner, and then they've got a little bit of a lighter lunch later on. So they've just got some jam on toast, and then they've got a Rice Krispies Squares bar, and that hits their macronutrient targets perfectly whilst eating the foods that they actually enjoy. Hey guys, I just thought I'd send you a quick video now that your plans are all ready to go. So I'll just talk through very quickly the way that the app is set up, how to actually get onto the app, set up your username, login, password. As soon as you're in there and you've downloaded the app onto your phone, you will have access to your training plan and your nutrition plan. So as soon as you get that email, just follow the link that's actually in there and you'll be able to see the activation link on there. So click that and you'll be able to go straight in. As soon as you're into the app, you will have access, like I mentioned, to your nutrition plan and your training plan. So training plan first of all, what I've done, because you both want to train from home, I've set up 4 home workouts that you can do on a weekly basis. So I want you to do a minimum of 3 of those, but if you can get all 4 of those done, that's absolutely fine, that's perfect. They are half an hour to 40 minutes, so make sure you have that time available, make sure you stay organised and get that done. In regards to your nutrition, on your training plan, you have video demonstrations as well of each and every exercise on there, so you know exactly what you're doing, but if you do get stuck, please let me know. Nutrition wise then, so you've both got 3 nutrition options that you can have on a day-to-day basis. As soon as you commit to an option, as soon as you choose an option for that day, make sure you follow that option for that day. Don't switch and change between the options, between meals or anything like that, because it's been perfectly set up, and so you work towards the specific macros that I've set you both. Now, you both didn't give me much to go off, but I've designed your plans as best that I can, including the foods that you really enjoy. So have a look through those and make sure you like everything that's on there. It's really important that we get that nailed down at this stage. If you do want any changes, now is the time to let me know. You have those 3 options. Inside is the measurements and all the ingredients that you need for each and every meal. The only thing that I need you to order before we actually get things started is some whey protein. Because on some of the meal options we are a little bit short in regards to food, so I'll try and get your protein target in regards to food first. That is always my priority, but there are a couple of occasions on a couple of the options where your protein target needs to be topped up to where it needs to be, so we're just going to implement that protein supplement there. But you can get that from MyProtein, bulk powders, or if you want to look at any other companies, please let me know, but it's all budget dependent. Trained by JP Nutrition is always the best, or you can go down to MyProtein, which is almost like the best value, if that makes sense. In regards to your meal options, all of the measurements as well are at an uncooked weight, so everything that you see on there, please weigh it before you actually cook it, don't weigh it afterwards. So weigh it before you cook it, and then that'll be the perfect measurement for you. But as always, please let me know if you have any other questions, and let me know what day you'd like to do your check-in as well. So I've got Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday available. When we do our check-in, so I'll just talk you through that process just before I sign off. On your check-ins, I want you to take photos of yourself from the front, the side and the back, and also upload your weight as well. That's all you have to do. I want you to do that as soon as you wake up in the morning, after you've been to the toilet, so you're nice and fasted, and that'll keep it at a consistent basis on a week in, week out basis. So your body can fluctuate 5 to 6 pounds on a daily basis, so if you're checking in the morning one day and then in the afternoon or in the evening on another day, it's not going to be a true representation of your progress for that week, so we need to make sure it's consistent. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, go to the toilet, weigh yourself, take your photos. It's a 10-minute job. Upload them onto the app for me, and then we can go through them from there. But let me know Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday what day will be the best for you, and then we'll get that check-in scheduled in on a weekly basis. Yes, this is my client Reese. So we've got a photo shoot for him in a couple of weeks now. So from start to finish it would have been 7 months. So he started off at 124 kilos, he's currently 84.6, so an incredible drop, so 40 kilos drop. Don't ask me to try and work out off the cuff what that is in stone or pounds. But yeah, an incredible drop. As you can see, this is the behind the scenes as well. So every time a client checks in, they check in with their weight and photos, and I can see exactly the progress that they're making. Now, Reese is a special case because not a lot of people do have a very consistent drop like that. A lot of people do fluctuate, especially women on the time of their month as well. They tend to have a lot of water retention during that time, so they do tend to fluctuate quite a lot. But the goal for me is to see that average line going down in regards to their weight, and then with their photos as well. Now, weight isn't everything. Weight is just an indication for me to see that they're heading in the right direction. I tend to go off photos, which is the most important thing. So what I'll do, I'll just show you while we're on Reece, I'll just show you his progress photos. So we've got the front, the side and the back. They're the photos that all clients have to take for me. And like you touched on earlier, Joe. So I've got Joe behind the camera. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. With the type of clients that I have, sometimes they are a little bit conscious of taking photos, but it's strictly confidential. It's just so I can see the progress that is being made. Yeah, so this is Reece at the start. So that's his front photo. We've got his side, got his back. We've got Reece from the front, the side and the back. So we're 2 weeks out now from his very first photo shoot. We're going to capture behind the scenes of the photo shoot as well, so you can really see Reece's progression from start to finish, and we can have a bit of a chit chat with him, show behind the scenes of what a photo shoot actually entails, because it's not as scary as a lot of people think. Yeah, I've got another client, Emma, that's checked in again today, so I'm sure she won't mind me showing this, but I'll ask her before this goes out. But Emma's been with me for just over a year now. She's getting married next year, so what we were doing, we were prepping for her wedding dress fitting, which she chose a dress a couple of weeks ago, so we're really happy with that. She was happy, she was confident, so that's the main goal that we was working toward. But yeah, Emma's doing really well. She drinks wine, she drinks gin. She's a very social person, so I do understand that, and I do try and tailor that plan to Emma, just like I do with all of my clients. So if you are really social and you like that social aspect, we can make it work. You just have to be in control and you have to be on plan. In regards to Emma, for example, she does eat out. Well, she did anyway. With the habits that she's actually created, she doesn't eat out nowhere near as much as she used to. But when she did, she would just send me the menu of where she was actually going, and I would just give her recommendations, so she can still go out, she can be social, but she's making smarter choices while she was out as well. But yeah, Emma's another amazing one that's doing really well. Wow, 2 kilos down this week. That's incredible, Emma. That's really well done. You've had a really productive week, considering that you've got a new addition to the family. How is the dog as well? Let me know how the dog is. How's your training and your nutrition been this week? Have you managed to fit many sessions in? Have you managed to stick to your macros as well? Just let me know. Yeah, so meal 2 now. I've finished work for the day. So today's a Saturday. I try and finish work a little bit earlier on a Saturday, and then I have Sunday completely off. I try and put my phone on airplane mode like I was just talking to Joe about. But yeah, meal 2, so very basic, 150 grams of salmon with just some salad or some green veg. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave now. I'm going to have this, and then I'm going to play the brand new Crash Bandicoot, which I'm really excited to crack on with. Although if there's any Crash fans, it's very frustrating when you keep dying all the time. But yeah, I'm going to crack on with that. Yeah, so with my meal planning, how I'm actually coached, I don't have a clue what calories I'm on, what macros I'm actually on. I don't know, and I'm not really interested in knowing either. When it comes to a photo shoot prep, you just follow the plan. There's no other alternatives. You do what it says, day in, day out, being consistent, and that's what's going to get you to the condition that you need to be in when it comes to a photo shoot. Now, the way that differs to my clients, they know what calories they're on, they know what macros they're on, because they have that flexibility with what they're actually eating. They're enjoying every single meal that they're having. So that is the difference between a photo shoot prep or even if you're stepping on stage, that type of prep. That's the difference. It's just a lot more regiment, it's a lot stricter, but you just got to do what you've got to do, and I haven't got a clue what calories I'm actually on. She said she had loads of green veg left, just got a little bag of salad. It's not green veg. That's saving my life at the moment as well, to be fair. I am someone that likes, does like a fizzy drink. So sugar-free, Dr Pepper, Pepsi Max Cherry, Diet Lemonade, flavoured waters, anything like that really. If you've got a bit of a sweet tooth, if you're someone that does like those type of things, you can fit those in because they're 0 calorie. Yes, if you're smashing 10 cans of Pepsi Max, your digestion and your bloating is going to be not as good as it would be if you just had 1 or 2, but they don't add any additional calories onto your day-to-day diet plan. So really recommend getting those in if you do struggle with feeling a little bit hungry on a day-to-day basis, or you do struggle getting through that day with, if you do have like a bit of a sweet tooth or you are craving them, just fit them in.
Oh, bollocks. I didn't see that. I couldn't see the flame.
Awesome, so we're just going to wrap today's video up now. So for the rest of the day, I'm just going to have my remaining 4 meals for rest day. So I've got another minced meal. I've got a couple of chicken meals with almond butter, and then tonight I've got a pre-bed bowl of oats. So the only carbs that I'm going to have today are that last meal of the day. So I'm just going to unwind, sort of have those meals today. Then we're going to go over to my friend's house near Colville this evening, just because they've just got engaged. So we're going to go obviously give them their present and celebrate with them a little bit and unwind. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe like I said at the start of this video, and stay tuned for the next video, which will be 8 weeks out.